since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route.
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and welcome everyone to a brand new DA. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning. Play. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Michael Porter's out there with Ayton. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Ball, and it's Barrett at the small forward. And it's Palmer in at the 5 spot. Here's Copeland. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Palmer passes to Brady. Palmer, he's covered by Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Copeland can't hit. Left side, Porter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Here's Copeland. No good on the shot. Nice D from Porter. There's the drive. It's tipped, and they get it back. Ball finds Barrett. Now Rozier. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Rozier on the assist from Barrett.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Brady passes to Waters. Pass to Chase. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Copeland can't hit.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Pass to Ayton. Rozier with the ball. Going inside. That one doesn't go.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Waters passes to Chase. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the
And
away
let's go to the
team.
2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. Last season's performance for him put up about 5 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Looking to end the run. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. The pass to Rozier. Gets it to go from
Terry
beyond the
Rozier.
arc.
3.
Rozier's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the basket by Waters.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Ball, and Ball
LaMelo
slams it
Ball.
in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Here's Copeland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
DeAndre Ayton. Second
Yeah, the
personal
defender
foul.
all over.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Naz Reid, he's checked in for 8. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The drive-by Ball. And
LaMelo
Ball
Ball.
slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Copeland, good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Now Rozier. He has 6. From deep. Hits the three-point
Terry
bomb.
Rozier.
Rozier's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They're up by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is
DeAndre
clicking, and
Ayton.
they seem to have seized the
Assistant,
momentum here
Michael
early
Porter.
on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch. Executing their game plan to perfection.
Michael Porter's out there with Barrett. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Rozier in at the shooting guard. Here's Copeland. Over Porter. Copeland can't hit. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Uses the glass to finish the
LaMelo
layup.
Ball.
He's got 8.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Copeland. Over Porter. Almost, but it rolls out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Rozier kicks to Ayton. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA,
Out of
there may
bounds.
be no
The
more
ball goes
value
to the
skill
away team.
than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis's size, look out, folks.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Outside, Ball. Passes to Porter. And all around
Michael
the rim
Porter.
that time before dropping in. Porter's got his second basket of the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Waters. Rozier defending. to stop the drought. Waters can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass the ball. Here's Ayton. And there's the drive. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Chase. To the right side. Brady passes to Palmer. Good on the shot.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Gone 3 of the first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ayton, the pass to Rozier. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Porter inside. The kick out to Ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got 11.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Copeland. Barrett covering. Pass to Waters. Shoots over Ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Ball. That shot off the mark. Gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Lays it up off the glass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds to Ayton. And there's the pass to Barrett. Ayton with it. Outside Ball. Passes it to Rozier. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 15.
Thank you, Kevin. Mike, nice showing offensively in the first half. How do you keep that going?
We just got to keep sharing the ball. And, you know, if you're open, knock it down, stay confident. But the most important thing is us to keep sharing the ball, making the extra pass.
Michael, you did a great job in the first half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's Brady in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Inside, Barrett got a hand on it, and they get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Porter's got 6 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Palmer. Brady, he's covered by Ball. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Porter dishes the ball. Rozier looking around to the inside. And here comes the break. Kicks to Copeland. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Over Ayton. Copeland good. Copeland's got his second basket of the game. Ball, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Rozier. Offline with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Down low. And he dunks it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the pass to Ayton. Outside, Ball. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 14.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Copeland. He's covered by Ball. Copeland can't hit. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Here's Barrett. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Barrett's got his first points in this one. Copeland, the pass to Brady. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Chase.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Ball. Copeland can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The kick out to Ball. Driving the lane. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Copeland. The pass to Brady. They need this. And Rozier pulls it down. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Left side, Porter. Outside, Ball. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Kicks it to Copeland. Here's Waters. Over Barrett. Waters can't get it to go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. To the middle. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Copeland, the pass to Palmer. Over to the left wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Ayton. Ball out there with Rozier. Then it's Porter. And it's Barrett at the 3. Passes it to Copeland. Shoots over ball. Copeland can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from
Home
the
team
tip.
foul.
Their rebounding edge
First
right
personal
now,
foul.
massive.
First team foul.
You look at the energy of
Shooting for the
McLaughlin.
away team.
He is flying around at all
R.J.
times.
Barrett.
Right,
taking
one of
2
those
shots.
prototypical spark plugs that can really build momentum for a team. This guy will hound a ball handler. He will attack off the perimeter. The type of guy you love to have on your team because he's going to raise your energy. I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Home team foul. Second personal foul. First
Take
team
another
foul.
look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now, here's ball. Ayton with it. Pass the ball. Ayton kicks to Rozier. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Copeland. Barrett covering. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Back to ball. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So both teams making some changes here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Marshall. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The shot missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hughes, the pass to Prince. There's the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Over Kleba. Noel, no good. Here now is Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Marshall. Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark. 53% from the floor. They're
2
locked
minutes
in.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Noel. Poked loose. Hughes, the pass to Prince. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Kicks it to Marshall. Pass to Green. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Kleba. And here is Marshall. Now, Wright. Hughes covering. And it's Wright missing. Here's Noel. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Hughes. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Noel. There's the 3. Green with the rebound. Being a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Kleba. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pass to Hughes. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Reed. Into the lane. That shot missing. Green against Hughes. Now, Dinwiddie back to Green. Right side. Misses off the right iron. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
Kevin, thank you. Michael, the key to this game for the team tonight?
It was just a team effort. You know, we moved the ball.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the...
I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, competitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told them, feed me beats. Just like my music, yo, came out, buzzing, 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 came out, buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning. High tech digit, fat for a button, pet boy shouted.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. Now the starting group for the visitors. LeBron James out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Christopher in at the two-guard spot. Michael Porter out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Kevin Porter. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Pass to Murray. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Crawford. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Back to Brooks. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
What vision by LeBron. Always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Outside LaVine. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by James. Here's Brooks. Oh, it's blocked by LaVine. Murray against Brooks. Lets it go from 14. And that was good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Brooks from outside. Kept alive. McGee. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Porter. Here's Crawford. Oh, McGee with the block. Brooks outside. LaVine against James. DeRozan outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's the three. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Here's LaVine. James with the rebound.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Here's Crawford. Pass to Porter. Inside. Here's Levine. Good work defensively by James. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
For Seattle, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Pass to Crawford. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career, playing on diverse all-star and Olympic teams.
That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Levine. Over James. Brooks with the rebound.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Pass to McGee. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Outside Murray. Here's Crawford. And a two-handed jam.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Brooks outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to James. There's the 3. With the putback. It's good on the putback. McGee's got 6.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Shoots from 14. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. LeBron James out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Christopher in at the 2. Here's Levine. Rejected by James.
Well, LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
They get it back. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's gotten 4 this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Crawford. Off the mark there with a 3. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. DeRozan up top. Defended by Murray. DeRozan outside. And slam dunked by James.
Assist goes to
LeBron not messing around that time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Pass to Crawford. Levine with it. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
James outside. Brooks against Murray. Here's Christopher. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From 12 feet, and there's James on the assist by McGee.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Crawford. Pass to Porter. Murray up top. Now Levine. Charity stripe shot. And that one comes up a bit short. DeRozan passes to Brooks. Now here is James. Not a lot of room. Porter against Brooks. Here's McGee. Levine with a steal. To the paint. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Brooks outside. Pass to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down low. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got his third bucket of the night. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Here's Crawford. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And here's Porter outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Takes it inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Levine gets the bucket.
And this team leans on Levine on offense. They encourage him to take these quick shots.
Pass to McGee. To the middle. And that one's good. James has got 8 points here in the quarter. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Porter, the pass to Levine. No good from outside. Gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Christopher. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Levine with it. He has 6. Some solid defense from James.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you, He's trying to stop. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. JaVale McGee has played really well.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Michael Porter, Zach LaVine out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's DeJounte Murray. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Outside Porter. Left side LaVine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Crawford. And they'll get another chance. Porter's shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner, but he's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Christopher. And the three off target. For Seattle, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside for LaVine. Looking to get it going. And he takes it up and lays it in. LaVine's got 8.
Yes, 31 drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Christopher. DeRozan up top. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's on Kevin Porter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. Make him earn it at the line.
And he makes it first.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Now here's LaVine. Give him 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
LaVine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brooks, the pass to McGee. James with the ball. Back to McGee. Up and over Porter. Gets it to go from 8 feet. He's got 12.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Porter, the pass to Porter. Up top, Porter. Now Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Crawford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LaVine. Christopher with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
DeRozan finds Brooks. Down low. McGee against Porter. Here's Christopher.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's all from three-point range. For Seattle, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. 13 feet out. Porter gets the bucket.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Brooks, the pass to James. And he lobs it up. And McGee with the stuff.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Murray against Brooks. Offensive rebound. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. DeRozan against Porter. They get it back. Here's James. Second chance effort. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Levine. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pass to Brooks. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got 16.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Murray passes to Levine. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
From mid-range, Levine has plenty of game. He tends to gravitate toward the three-point line. But if the in-between jumper's there for him, he can knock it down.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Here's Levine. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And James puts up a deep three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Brooks in at the point. Pass to Porter. Tries a 10-footer. Back to Porter. Here's Crawford. Murray passes to Levine, and here's Porter. Three-pointer off the mark. James finds Brooks. And as restrictions are lifted, fans able to reconnect to the game, but also the players able to connect with one another. Brent, how important do you think that is for chemistry and team bond?
Well, I think it's huge. You know, looking back, the relationships that you build, those mean so much more and last so much longer than the years that you're a competitor, BA. So for the players getting past all that isolation and being back into some kind of familiarity, it's such a huge relief.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
There's the drive. Crawford. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Levine.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to McGee. Here's James. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Murray against Brooks. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Christopher. Pass to DeRozan. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market. So that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
2 minutes remaining in the
Brooks,
game.
the pass to James. Pass to DeRozan. Here's McGee. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
DeRozan passes to James. Knocks it loose. Levine with a steal. Pass to Murray. Here's Crawford. Outside Porter. To end the run. Crawford, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's DeRozan. And here's James. Offensive rebound, McGee. The layup off target. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Porter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Howard inside. Anunoby covering. The shot by Howard, no good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Maledon. Here's Porter. Now here's Favors. Back to Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting.
Top dog like I managed. I'm the really damaged. I came out and made the channel froze.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. GA, it's
Kevin, thank you.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card. For sure. David, thank you. And the starting group for San Francisco. We've got Green. Thompson is out there with Gordon. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Fournier out there with Ntilikina. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Here's Fournier. Out to the wing. Gobert against Green. Fournier for 3. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Lillard. Nice D from Fournier.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Defended by Gordon. Ntilikina looking it over. Shoots over Lillard. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Basket good.
Damian
Lillard's got 5.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Ntilikina passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Fournier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lillard outside. Green, the pass to Thompson. Curry with it. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a three. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Green kicks to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points. Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Now here's Fournier. Passes to Ntilikina. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Left side Curry. 20 feet out. And San Francisco tags on 2 more.
And look, is there any shot that Curry can't knock down? I mean, he is an unconscious scorer.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Ntilikina kicks to Fournier. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fournier, and Curry pulls it down.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They kick it out to Green. Curry with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Lets it go from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, the setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Can't connect from short range.
Everything looked good until the finish. Then it all goes wrong.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's San Francisco up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow.
Well, you hear it a lot. Keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
We've got Ntilikina, also Evan Fournier out there. Batum is out there with Gobert. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for San Francisco, we've got Thompson. Gordon out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lillard in at the 2 spot. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Ntilikina. And he stays with it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas because they flat out got game.
Fires from 14. Gordon with the defensive effort. San Francisco leading by 3 to the paint. Here's Green. Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Good season for him last year. 4th in assists, and he was also one of the league's most aggressive ball-hawking defenders, finishing top 5 in steals.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. That's tipped. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
The veteran Bismack Biyombo, a journeyman that continues to make an impact. He's out there to defend and rebound.
Biyombo's teammates appreciate that junkyard dog mentality. He loves getting it in there and mixing it up. He's physical. He's also serving as a mentor for his younger teammates.
Here's Fournier. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. He has 6.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Curry.
2 minutes.
Outside Gordon. Back to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
There's the pass to Fournier. Here's Gobert. Covered by Lillard. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Batum. Over Curry. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the lane. Gobert's got a second bucket tonight.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And here's Batum. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
3-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 11 points.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's Fournier, and he can't bank that one in.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
That one goes in.
Gorgeous shooting for him. I mean, Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
Here's Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target. And it's San Francisco heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points and 2 rebounds. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
So far as
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Stephen Curry.
We've got Evan Fournier. Gobert is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Batum. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. That one doesn't drop. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pass to Curry. And Green slams it in.
Green. A lot of bunnies come Green's way because of the way he works on the offensive glass.
Ntilikina passes to Fournier inside. Count it, and the San Francisco lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ntilikina.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Left side, Gordon. Green breaking loose. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside Fournier. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Gobert, 2 points. That one goes. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
They double team Curry. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Fournier's shot is off.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Thompson surveying the floor. Ntilikina with the rebound. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Takes it inside. Ntilikina can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for San Francisco. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lillard outside. Pass
2
to
minutes
Gordon.
remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. San Francisco again missing. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ntilikina kicks to Fournier. There's 1:40 left to play here in the 3rd. Puts it up from 17. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 10.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill.
Gordon.
You know, you can get your shot off
Draymond
pretty much
Green.
against anyone.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Draymond Green, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Left side, Fournier. And it goes down 2 points. Fournier's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Ntilikina. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Thompson. Ntilikina with the rebound. Ntilikina's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fournier against Thompson. Lets it go from 11, and it's San Francisco with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Now Curry. He's got 16. From deep. He can't get that one to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And it's San Francisco. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court right now for San Francisco, Aaron Gordon out there with Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Lillard in at the shooting guard. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. With the drive, and it's blocked. Fournier with the ball. He kicks to Batum. Guarded by Green. There's the dish to Fournier. Over Gordon. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Francisco leading by 8. Thompson from long range. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fournier against Thompson. Beyond the arc. And Evan Fournier with the 3.
There you go. His first 3-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Passes it to Curry. And again, it's San Francisco with the 3.
I'm no surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
Gobert dishes to Batum. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Ntilikina passes to Batum. High post, Gobert. He's against Green. And Gobert kicks to Ntilikina. Fires for 3. No good that time.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
San Francisco passing it around. Curry against Batum. Now, here's Lillard. D right on him. Thompson passes to Lillard. Can't hit that one. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of this is just the one make. The pass to Fournier. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
They'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Gordon finds Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's 21 points for Stephen Curry. Here's Fournier. That one wide left. San Francisco leading by 13. Curry dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Francisco.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Stephen Curry.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And San Francisco leads by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
Lillard outside. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
The job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Let's touch